I'm speaking with Samantha Rock, who lives in Colorado and is a horse trainer and the owner of Rock Horses. She competed in the Mustang Champions in both the Western Mustang Challenge, where she finished fourth, and the English Mustang Classic, where she was second. Well, first of all, congratulations. You did a great job last year. And I
Thank
want to kind of
you.
step back a little bit and have you talk about that very first time you got on a horse or pony and how that brought you to where you are today.
Yeah, absolutely. So it all started in Maui, Hawaii. That's actually where I grew up. And our house is surrounded by horses. And I don't have family that likes or rides horses or anything like that. So my mom got me some lessons and it all started there. I just got into showing and super competitive. And when I moved to Colorado, it stuck and I found the Mustang makeover and I was real excited about that because I'm competitive and wanted to try to win some money and did really well. So that's kind of how I got into Mustangs through all of that.
Fabulous. Well, okay. So now you had a really nice experience last year and you're also planning to do it again. So I want you to talk to our audience about last year's experience and what your plans are for this year and that new horse.
Yeah. So last year I had a kind of tougher horse, gelding. He started out tough, anyways, handy dandy. But he was scared of people in the beginning, and that was a hard challenge to overcome. And then once he did, he just became this amazing horse, and he did really well for me. We barely made the finals in the Western Challenge, and then we did really well in the finals. So that was really exciting. And then found out he was a good jumper, and he just did so awesome in the English Classic. And my English roots came back because I grew up kind of writing and showing English, and so I loved being able to do that with him and doing so well. And then we ended up second there, just because he was this amazing English horse. So
And then the new horse now you're going to be doing?
yes. So, and this year I have Smarty, or Smart Cookie is her name, and she is exactly what her name is. She started out really well. She's real friendly, nice mare. She was kind of on the lazier side when I started her, but now like she's turning out to be this really athletic mare, and I'm really excited about showing her. I think she'll be a really nice contender for the Western Challenge. She's going to do really well. And I do have a couple of prospects planned. I might show two horses, but right now she's kind of the main one that I have.
I think I find it very interesting the fact that you can compare because every horse you get that comes, is just different from the last one. Mustangs are just different.
Yes.
Well, I want to thank you for chatting with me,
Yes.
but I also want you to talk about the importance of adopting a Mustang. Why should people either support the cause or actually do it themselves?
Yeah. So Mustangs are just amazing horses. They're very versatile. They can do it all, and adopting these horses and getting them out of holding facilities. There's so many horses that just want a home, and they turn out to just be great horses. Like they really can do anything, and they can be friendly and they can be really good trail horses, just nice family horses, and people they kind of don't know that about Mustangs, that they can just be, these amazing horses. They just think wild animal, but a lot of the times we'll get them out of holding and they're very easy to train and they come along really nicely, and make really good horses.
Well, I have to say, watching you doing the English and the Western and seeing what you did with the horse that you trained, I can see what you're saying is so true. And other people will want that experience as well. Well, I want to thank you for chatting with me. Do you have any last words you'd like to say?
No, I just want to thank Mustang Champions, for having this opportunity for us to go compete for so much money with our Mustangs, and we get to pick them out, and I love the camaraderie of everybody, and just seeing all of our friends and the Mustang group of people are just everybody's so nice, and if you're on the fence about entering these competitions, I really suggest you do, because they're just the nicest people, and it's just a fun experience. It really is.
And you are the perfect symbol because you want to do it again. So that's really a good message that you're sending out there. So I thank you again. And I am Diana DeRosa reporting for the EQUUS Television Network.